That's not going far. And here's Jackson. Can he finish? Elise attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernandez, Dembele. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Diatta done delicately. Upamecano getting this one clear. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Camera. That's really well cleared. And it's gone back to the keeper. Liakate moved on forwards. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye chips it through. Rabiot. Oh, Red, nice interception. Liakate. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe. And here's Elise. Cleared without complication. Great ball if he can get there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez. And here's... It's Dembele! Danger averted for now. Liakate. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! Camavinga shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Over to the left. Mbappe cuts out the pass. Liakate. Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson. He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. And that's aimed into the middle. Senegal have a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. And he'll shoot here! Wow, that's a waste. Konate played out to the left flank. Dia. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Konate chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Tries to get it clear. That's gone for a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Kamara. Jackson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gusto. Olise. Olise! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kamara. Dia, cracking ball. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Ball kick. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Shapes to shoot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. That's a throw. Mbappe. Diatta does really well to win the ball there. And it's Diatta. Dia. Cross goes in there. Konate getting this one clear. Camavinga. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aim forwards. Now it's Olise. Played back in. Surely a foul, free kick. Mbappe.
Senegal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Moved on forwards. And it's Diatta. Played with finesse. Rabiot. Probing pass. Cleared away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Didier! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gusto. Rabiot. And it goes cross-field. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. Thinks one through. Dembele hits it! It's off target and by quite a way.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a shot! Olise. Diatta gently down. Changes him with that pass. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Deftly away. Rabiot. It's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Chance for a shot! Olise with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Olise's cross. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Do have a chance to counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Jackson proves too strong. And here's Jackson. Diatta. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Chance here to counter. And here's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diatta. Now he's got space here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Jackson. Jackson, that's a delicate pass. That's a cute ball. Konate with the clearance. And the shot! Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye finds himself offside. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gusto. Kamara. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Clipped into space. Niakate. And it's played forward. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Cherki. And here's Elise. That is a great pick out. Great position here. Niakate forwards and with intent. And that's a good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano. Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. Tries a measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. No, he's overshot the green. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe chasing after it. Nicely intercepted. Niakate. Niakate. Back to the keeper they go. Cherki. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Cherki really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ndiaye. Now that's well seen too. Gusto. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Camavinga. Mbappe Laid out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. And it's Hernandez. We expected better, and so did he. Purring through the gears. Rabiot. And here's Olise. A chance to play it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Dia. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Here's a shot!
Olise just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And here's Jackson. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Mbappe. And France can counter now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dia. And it's Diatta. Cherki, Konate, Gusto, Rabiot, Upamecano looks to the other side. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camera spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Konate. Rabiot, over to the left, Hernandez, Mbappe, shot, surely! Could be danger here, and another try! And the ball's come loose here. Rabiot, and here's Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Olise plays it short. Gusto, now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. It's Hernandez. Chance! And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Senegal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Cherki. Konate. Camavinga. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent, and that was nowhere near his best. Ndiaye. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Diakate. Kamara. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Cherki. And that could set him on his way. That has been cut short. Rabiot. Played towards the other side. Hernandez. Konate. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Ndiaye. Out to the left it goes. Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Olise. Out to the right. Gusto picks it up now. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Overhit and out of play. Konate, gently done. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Rabiot. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Upamecano shifted upfield. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Dembele. He's had a shot! Kamara. Niakate. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Ball comes in. Konate with the clearance. Dembele. Lovely, now then. Jackson! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And it's Diatta. Kamara. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Dia. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And Ndiaye. And here's Jackson. He could... Jackson! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. And that really is so impressive. Senegal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Played into space out wide. Diakate. Mbappe, and here's Dembele, and he's running through, it's Dembele! Goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, that's a clever chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Hernandez looking for a runner. Very nicely done. Cherki. Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson. Moved on forwards. That was a brilliant interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Good play on the left-hand side here. Dia looking to get on the end of this. And it's Diatta. Can he deliver? Looking to go deep. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Camera is offering a right smile there.
Diatta. Diatta. Ndiaye. Played out to the right. And that has been cleared. Camera played out towards the right wing. Looking here to chip it through. Gusto attempts a clearance. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Konate can get it clear. Niakate cuts out the pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Niakate does well to get it back. Caresses it through. Oh, delightful ball. Through it. Ndiaye. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kamara. Ndiaye. And here's Jackson! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Gusto.
Rabiot.
Gusto.
Camavinga. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Konate, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Diatta. Oh, such a clever touch. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe, Niakate gets across to intercept that. Tia! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to play.
Upamecano looks to the other side. And claimed it back swiftly. Diatta. Tia! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Konate played over towards the opposite flank. Diatta. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. France take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely feet. Ndiaye's cross. Gusto. Upamecano, aim forwards. Olise. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Could move up a gear here. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Jackson. Dembele. Mbappe. Cherki. Now it's Dia. And here's Jackson. Jackson! And yes, it's there!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, They can break here. Diatta. Out for a throw. Diatta. That's tidy. And it's Camera. Out to the right. Diatta. Dembele. Cherki. Rabiot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Olise wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Diatta. Brilliantly cut out. Cherki. Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Jackson, played out wide. Now it's Diatta. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Jackson, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Upamecano. Upamecano. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Now it's Diatta. Diatta. Goal! Senegal! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Senegal go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Konate forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Dembele. Gets it away. Camavinga. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. There will be 4 extra minutes. Tries to get it clear. Niakate. Moved on forwards. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Niakate shifted upfield. Jackson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's been easily repelled. It's anyone's ball now. Ndiaye. Ndiaye! And he's there to get it away. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? There's the shot! That carried quite a threat. Upamecano. Hernandez, Mbappe, Dembele, Cherki, Rabiot. We are into overtime. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndiaye. Now it's Diatta. Lovely bit of skill. And they've got rid. To the right, pings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. And here's Jackson. And it's Diatta. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Ndiaye. Olise, gently done. Dia. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Half-time whistle, and we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
There's the start of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rabiot. Mbappe. And he's there to clear it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Olise. Nice physical challenge. Kamara. Senegal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. He whips it across. goes for a shot! Hernandez, gently done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Now it's Dia. And here's Jackson. Dia. Diatta. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Upamecano with the clearance. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Camavinga. Oh, what a ball! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Keeps on running. Diaz cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Olise. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Olise in acres of space out wide. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's played forward. Diatta succumbs to the pressure. Niakate makes the interception. Ndiaye. Well-timed, excellent interception. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely intercepted. Kamara. That's a dangerous ball. And that is out of play. He has found the way through. Gusto. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played in here. Diatta. Dia. That's a nicely weighted pass. Konate attempts a clearance. Upamecano. Gusto. be a throw-in. Nice control. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Diatta absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. From Diai. And it's Camera. Oh, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Camavinga gets it clear. Kamara. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. He's got away. Niakate, Kamara, that's really well manoeuvred, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki, into the channel, Hernandez crosses, Niakate gets rid without sophistication, Diatta gently done. Can he get onto this? Camavinga. Hernandez. France keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Ndiaye. Gusto does really well to win the ball there. Camera. Now it's Ndiaye. Chance to deliver. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Rabiot. Konate. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Rabiot. Camavinga moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Clears it away. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in. And the keeper has it. Ndiaye. Real chance!
Camera usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. Dia does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Diatta. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Jackson certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played through for the wide man, and he cuts out the supply. Chooses to go back. Liakate. Aim forwards. Mbappe. Cherki. Played out to the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, played right into his path. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. Olise. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ndiaye. And it's played forward. Dia. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, that's neat. He's beaten the last man.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible... Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Senegal, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gusto, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Diatta. Searching pass he's played there. Mignon claims comfortably. And it's Diatta. Now it's Dia. Diatta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diatta, aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez with the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rabiot. Olise. save! And again the keeper stands strong. Ndiaye. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great run on the overlap here. Here it is, crossed in. Camera, and delicately. Big chance! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. Cherki. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a throw. And it's Gusto.
Senegal are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Senegal, however, just have to plough on and takes a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. France get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Gusto. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gusto. Gusto. And the finish! It's in! France are back on level terms. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is very well defended. So what can they make of this? Diatta. Dia. Konate. Mignon sends that a long way. Gusto. And it's Hernandez. Kamara. Now it's Dia. Ndiaye. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mendy gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Gusto. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. Great ball if he can get there. Olise. And it's played forward. Ndiaye. Jackson looking to run onto it. Jackson. Senegal! Looking to break at pace. Hernandez. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Upamecano. Camavinga, gently done. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe! They get a throw in. So here comes the substitution. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Konate. Gusto. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Aim forwards. Jackson looking to get on the end of this. Plenty waiting in the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. There's no flag. That's really well manoeuvred. Niakate. Moved on forwards. too long, and over the line. Gusto. Upamecano. Rabiot. Konate. Played back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Jackson. Camera. And he's well positioned. Dia! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Niakate, gently done.
Well, that looks a good ball through. He is just caressing the ball. Dembele. Played out to the right. And that's been well dealt with. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Olise. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. They've got a corner here. Up he goes! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aim forwards. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Kamara, and it's Diatta. Dia! Hernandez clears it away. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Dembele, and it's played forward. Diego. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Konate gets it away. That has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. Delivers with wit. Dia, oh, good, he's shooting! Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Jackson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Elise. He can get that clear. Camavinga. France desperately searching for the winner here. Elise spread out to the left. Mbappe has a shot! That was very necessary. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe, out to the left it goes. Cherki, spread out to the left. Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe opts to play it back, and here's Camavinga, looking for a decent ball in. And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. Camavinga, and he goes cross-field. He welcomes it in. Now it's Elise.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Dembele. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Elise! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've got their lead back. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. France get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them pull themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And the shot! Should have equalised.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Kamara. That's really well manoeuvred.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cherki. Aim forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
What a throw in. Rabiot. And here's Elise. Tries a deft little ball.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Moved on forwards. And here's Jackson.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Olise tries making a foray down the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Olise goes short. And here's Camavinga. Receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Cherki clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looks to the other side. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Does really well to win the ball there. Dembele is fouled.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise! Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. And he's there to clear it.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Camavinga wins the duel this time.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tries a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And that has been cleared. Dieng. Now it's Jackson. That looks a good cross. Climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rabiot. Oh, such a clever touch. Rabiot with the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Great chance! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Out towards the flank. And it's Diatta. And he will. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Diatta, now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Gusto have it back and can go again. Back out it comes.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's heaved it away.
Senegal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Five minutes left on the clock. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Always onto this. Olise. Gusto. Produces a cross. Cleared without complication. Upamecano. Gusto carries the ball down the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. We have We've got changes here from both sides, in fact.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
That's good play. And it's Camera. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Konate with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jackson. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Konate can get it clear. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Senegal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ekitike. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Konate. Dia. And here's Jackson. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. They've played it short. Senegal cannot afford for this. And the shot! Just off target.
Amara just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played back in. Kamara. Senegal have to get it into the box and quickly. Konate. Gusto. Ekitike. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Dia.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kamavinga. Ekitike. And here's Dembele. Does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's trying the shot. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gusto. And it's lofted through here. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Great run this, he's covered quite a... Up he goes! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Mignon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
All square again into the dying minutes. Upamecano. And it's Digne. Kamavinga. Cherki. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Digne. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Upamecano, pinged towards the front line. Gusto, Rabiot. Niakate. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Rabiot. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Kamara, Senegal to make one last surge forward, out to the right. Dia, real chance! And it's been taken short. Diaz cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got a throw. Cherki. Dieng. Cherki. Rabiot. Ekitike. And now the breakaway. Digne goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Needs a quality cross. Digne crosses. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Dia. Now, where's he looking? Now it's Dia. Dia! Upamecano with a fine tackle. Moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Niakate. Digne. Camavinga. Cherki. Digne. And here's Dembele. Great challenge, time to perfection. Jackson. Dieng. Niakate. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. And only be one winner. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. France have reclaimed it. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's going to go a long way. Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele hits it! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Senegal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Elise. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gusto. Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tiata! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
That's not going far. And here's Jax. Can he finish? Elise attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernandez, Dembele. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Diatta done delicately. Upamecano getting this one clear. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Camera. That's really well cleared. And it's come back to the keeper. Diakate moved on forwards. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye chips it through. Rabiot. Oh, Red, nice interception. Diakate. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That was nicely by the defence. Mbappe. And here's Elise. Cleared without complication. Great ball if he can get there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez. And here's... It's Dembele! Danger averted for now. Diakate. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! Camavinga shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Over to the left. Mbappe cuts out the pass. Diakate. Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson. He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. And that's aimed into the middle. Senegal have a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. And he'll shoot here! Well, that's a waste. Konate played out to the left flank. Dia. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Konate chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Kamara. Jackson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gusto. Olise! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kamara. Dia, cracking ball. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Ball kick. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Shapes to shoot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. That's a throw. Mbappe. Diatta does really well to win the ball there. And it's Diatta. Dia. Cross goes in there. Konate getting this one clear. Camavinga. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aim forwards. Now it's Olise. Played back in. That's surely a foul, free kick. Mbappe.
Senegal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Moved on forwards. And it's Diatta. Played with finesse. Rabiot. Probing pass. Cleared away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Didier! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Gusto.
Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. Thinks one through. Dembele hits it! Hits off target and by quite a way.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a shot! Olise. Diatta gently down. Changes him with that pass. Out to the left it goes. It's a nicely shaped ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Definitely away. Rabiot. Here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Chance for a shot! Olise with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Olise's cross. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Do have a chance to counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Jackson proves too strong. And here's Jackson. Diatta. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Chance here to counter. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Diatta, now he's got space here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Jackson. Jackson, that's a delicate pass. That's a cute ball. Konate with the clearance. And the shot! Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye finds himself offside. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gusto. Kamara. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Clipped into space. Niakate. And it's played forward. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Cherki. And here's Elise. That is a great pick out. Great position here. Niakate forwards and with intent. And that's a good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano. Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. Tries a measured ball. That pass just didn't quite work. No, he's overshot the green. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe chasing after it. Nicely intercepted. Niakate. Niakate. Back to the keeper they go. Cherki. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Cherki really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.